Hopefully you all have felt the love dating back to draft lottery night, to arriving yesterday, and then here today. To Victor, I wanted to say to you directly, we're excited to grow with you, support you, challenge you, especially Coach Pop. There'll be a lot of challenging days on your journey through life and basketball. Your talent is obvious, but as we got to know you, the maturity, the approach, the character really showed us how special of a young man you are. And as an organization, we're extremely excited to welcome you to the city of San Antonio and to the Spurs family.
Thanks, man.
And with that, I'll pass it over to Jordan for questions.
We'll take questions.
Recording stopped.
We'll start with Mike Finger, San Antonio Express News, right here.
Hey, Victor, you mentioned the day before the draft in New York about wanting to be the best at all parts of the job of basketball player. I'm sure you've seen some of the murals around town, the mariachi songs written about you. Do you feel like part of that job is to immerse yourself in this community, and how do you feel like you're going to tackle that part of the job?
Recording in progress.
You're right. I want to do the best I can in every aspect of the job. And as far as I've seen, the fans have been the best at their job. So yeah, I can only hope to be at their level. And it's just there was a photo shoot before, and I gotta answer the question the best I can. I gotta do my best.
Recording stopped.
We got Jeff McDonald right here.
Hey, Victor. Since you left Brooklyn, what has the last 24 hours been like for you? Has it been sort of a whirlwind type deal?
Recording in
high
progress.
Emotions, but also a lot of stuff to do. After the draft, after it happened, I had like 2 hours of media, and then I got just to celebrate with my family. So the emotion had time to settle down a little bit, but it was a really tiring. The last 72 hours were really tiring, and but it's I'm really enjoying the moment. Everyone is doing a perfect job around me. Everyone is doing their best, so I feel good, and so I have the least to do. Also, my family and the people around me do a lot for me, and everywhere I've been welcomed warmly. So it's really comfortable. I'm really happy to be in that position.
What have you been able to do
Recording
since you got to
stopped.
San Antonio in those hours and days?
Recording in
I
progress.
haven't been able to do much. I've had time to eat some tacos, but that's pretty much it. Just unpack the luggages, and meet all the staff, meet the fans. This is the first time I come to this arena. Haven't had the time to visit it all. But
And lastly, what did you think about just all the fans at the airport yesterday when you landed?
this is I wasn't expecting so much from just my arrival. It was really fun moment, and this is what it's about. This makes me happy.
Recording
Don
stopped.
Harris right here.
Hey, Victor. Just really fascinated by the fact that we've never seen anybody at your height handle the ball the way you do. And I wanted to get more reflection from you on the development of that. I heard there were the Pete Marriage videos, and your mom was your first coach in teaching you about ball handling. 2, when did that start? And was mom as tough as Coach Pop?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Was mom as tough as Coach Pop?
No.
Recording in progress.
When did that begin?
I haven't experienced playing under Coach Pop yet, but I know for sure my mom wasn't as hard as him, because she was only my coach when I was probably like 5 years old. So if she had been as tough as Coach Pop, I probably would have quit.
Recording stopped.
Yeah,
Recording in progress.
She always knew her role, and And basketball for her and for my family was always secondary. The first thing was always making me grow as a person and being a good human being before being a good basketball player. But yeah, about the Pete Maravich videos, I had one of my coach when I was 12, 13 years old. He was a big fan. Like he knows everything about basketball, and he was the one watching the videos and then giving us drills to do. And I just learned that coach is like a basketball fanatic. And I just learned he was at the draft. He was in Brooklyn, and he didn't even tell me. He was there. He was just watching me like a shadow, and he didn't even tell me. This is how big a fan he is.
Secondly,
Recording stopped.
reflect on, or tell us a little about your dinner with David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Manu Ginobili last night.
Recording
Yeah,
in progress.
Probably one of the best. In probably a couple hours, I learned more than I learned more about the NBA than in my whole life before. And it's such comforting to see that these people who are so important to the city of San Antonio and to the franchise are such kind people and generous because they genuinely wanted to share with me their experience. And yeah, I feel like they've already started to take great care of me, and it's just so comforting to be in that position. It's so comfortable, and it's also, I think it's also the position Tim Duncan was in when he came in because he told me he just had to look up to David Robinson and Sean Elliott and follow their path, and he knew he was in good hands.
Recording
We'll go right
stopped.
here to Tom Osborne, Express News.
Victor, what were your thoughts on the Spurs drafting CD, and what do you think of his game?
Sorry.
CD Isoko, what was your thoughts about Spurs drafting him, and what are your thoughts about his game?
CD, I've known
Recording
him
in
for a
progress.
really long time, almost 10 years now, and he's always been like amongst the top players of our age, like a really mature playing on the court, And yeah, he was it was really hard to play against him back in the days. I haven't played against him in a long time, actually. Oh yeah, I mean, except at the G League, and yeah, he's really developed into. I mean, we were playing against each other at 10 years old, and now we're together in the NBA in the NBA. We're gonna be NBA players, so it really shows that he's developed into the man he wanted to be.
Recording
Come
stopped.
over here to Larry.
Wemby, welcome to San Antonio. Can you describe to us in your own words, you as a basketball player? We've all seen the highlights out there. Can you tell us in your own words, though, who you are as a basketball player, and what are the Spurs getting in you as a young man off the court?
Recording in progress.
As a basketball player, I'm trying to be myself. I'm not trying to, at the same time, I'm trying to learn and be as objective as I can, to become the best, but I'm also trying to be myself and not let anyone change the way I want to be and change the way I want to play. And I think this is really the way to become the best version of myself I can be as a player. So yeah, but I think I do a little bit of everything, and off the court, people have been showing me love so far, a lot of love, and I think I can give all this back to the fans, to the community, to the franchise, and to the city, and even to the state. And yeah, this is there's a lot I want to do off the court, which is a good thing because I'm probably going to retire before I'm 40 years old. So I need to make something out of
Recording
my time.
stopped.
We'll end English with Tim right here.
Victor, I'm curious what the next few days are going to be like for you. I know sometimes Nike guys get called up there to go through that, and summer league practice starts in a few days. Summer league games start in a couple of weeks. How hectic is your calendar the next few days?
Recording in progress.
I got a lot to do, but it's all right. It's okay. It's all gonna fit in the schedule. I got houses to visit to get comfortably installed in the city. I gotta go, as you said, to the Nike headquarters in Portland. Yeah, I got a couple other things to do around the States. And but most importantly, you know, lately I've had so much stuff to do off the court, like with the media, for example, that I gotta go back to being really focused on practicing on lifting, you know, because this isn't what I've done most in the past couple of days, and you know, it feels really weird.